Good morning. This morning we're taking Norman down Haigh Hall Woods, Haigh Hall Country Park, and look at that, straight away we found this baby. This is the one that the top looks like a horse's hoof and the bottom is pure white, and it's a polypore because it's got pores underneath. It's called the artist polypore. Now this is one that what they used to do, if you crack them off and get a piece of wood, you can dot, and when you touch that it goes black, and you can make a picture, dry it, and that picture stays forever, and you get this brown dust coming down, which is all the spores. But what a beast that is, and it's on a very ill ash tree, it looks a bit cool. August is the time to come looking for this. Looks like ash dieback. See these lesions here? That could be ash dieback, and it's dying back. Not good. Oh, look at this beech tree we found in Haigh Hall. You've got, hang on, this looks like Dame something.
What's the tall one?
Oh,
two villains.
Two villains, Dave Aspinall, 1974. Paul looks like Norris, 1974. And then round here it says Boot Boys Rule.
Boot Boys Rule, okay.
And we say something.
All.
Something for them all. I don't know what he's saying. And AC.
Oh yeah, I can see it. I can see it now.
Oh, can you? All right. From 100 years, that must be.
100% cool.
100% cool. Hey, that's proper 70s graffiti.
Oh dear me.
That's lovely. Look at the size of this beach. What a beauty. Look at it. How old's that? It must be. Yeah, I bet it's over 200 years old. And it's majestic. Came in here the other day and I started singing Jurassic Park song because it was like finding dinosaurs, big dinosaurs. Right. This is one that's always gets mistaken for puffballs. It's an earth ball. You can tell it's got skin like a toad, and when you break it open, which I can do, it's usually black inside. Then you know that that's an earth ball. Now, if you find a puffball, they're like marshmallow, white marshmallow all the way through, then they're edible. If they get black in the middle, they do when they get older, they're also not edible. So that's how you tell the difference between earth balls and puff balls. But this will carry on giving off spores, so I'll put it back. As long as Norman doesn't eat it, it'll carry on spreading its Norman thinks everything's for him. Look at this. This is a giant polypore, or its other name is blackening polypore, because when you damage it like that, when we come back, that'll be black. It goes black as it gets old. It actually is an edible fungus. Now, what this will have done, this will have killed this beech tree, because this is a parasitic fungus that actually kills the roots, and eventually, after 100 years, it'll kill the tree. But once the tree falls over and now the tree's dead, it now turns into a wood-eating fungus that basically decomposes the wood and turns it back into nutrients. So once it's killed it, and it's a parasite, it then changes. But if you look on the top, let's see if there's one on, somebody's knocked one off there. You see? You see the blackening there? So that's been damaged. Somebody's pulled it off, and it's gone black. It has like a what colour would you call that? beige spores. It's got spores, not gills. And then on the back, it's got rings. But what a beauty. Now this, look at the size of them down there. This one gets massive. It's not good eating when it gets old because it gets woody. So you want to pick it when it's quite young like these, if you're going to eat them. But don't take my, anything I say as read, because you need to check 100% you know what you're eating before you eat anything. And then goes in a hole and they all just swarm round her, and I reckon that's what that is. Swarm of bees. Look at this here. This is where the bee's nest is. But there's a burl there, and it looks like a loaf. That's not a rock sticking in it, is it? Yeah, it is, I think. Oh no, it's just proper oak. No, beech. Look at this mighty oak. What a beautiful specimen. All the sailing ships used to be built out of these oaks, and if they got a great big tall straighten, they used to make them into ship's masts, or cut them up for planks to make the Francis Drakes and all them sort of ships, sailing ships. And I went to was it Chelsea Pensioners Hospital, and there they've got some stair steps that goes up to the second floor. It was built by, designed by Sir Christopher Wren, and he said, the guy says to me, all these stair steps, which were like concrete, are made out of old battleships when they scrapped them out at Thames. How amazing is that? Now this other thing they used oak for was for oak beams, obviously, in pubs and stuff. And when you dry oak, it's that hard, you struggle to cut it or knock a nail in it. When it's been dried for 100 years in the house, it's as hard as steel. What does that say? Whack. Looks like whack. Or wax. What? No. Looks. God, I can't read it. 1968 though. And what's that name there, Bob? You've got TC. Can't read it.
No, can't make it out. But
Well, we might be able to do it on video. And video this one, so we can work it out. It looks like whack. A whack. Looks like an X at the end. That's got 19.
it's rubbed out there.
Yeah.
I think it's,
Something 8.
yeah, no, it's definitely 19.
78 maybe.
Could be the same time, 68.
Could be 68, yeah. Find it sad seeing all these beaks down. To this one here, Bob. It's all twisted. Obviously, as it's grown, the wind's blown it, and it's grown like a spiral. But usually when you see dead bits up there, it means the roots have been damaged in some way. So whether or not it was this road or something, or it's just got a fungus on its roots, but that shows you that that has got a root disorder of some description and it's dying back. Oh, look at these, Bob. They look like some kind of an oyster or something. I don't know what they are. They're very old and gone floppy, but that looks fresh, doesn't it, there?
Yeah.
I'll see if I can find out. I'll put the... Look at this here. This is artist polypore again. And it's well into the only... Look at that! The only trunk that's there! And the other little branch is snapped off. And that's it. Little branch. How's that snapped? Oh, it's even got a polypore coming out of it. There's the culprit. Artist polypore. man of the woods. This is a beech tree.
No, sycamore.
Sorry, sycamore. And look at it. One of the branches is still alive. Talk about a survivor.
Shot with a cannonball.
I know. And it's all gone, it's obviously been done when it was younger because it's tried to heal itself. It's got all like bark on the inside. Make a belting mast that. How's it surviving? This beech tree, just look at the sun coming through that beech tree. How beautiful is that? How big is it? I love sun coming through beech leaves. If you keep coming off at this rate, they'll be down there. That's a big chunk of tree again. It's because one's come down in front of it and it's now caught the wind. Because that one snapped off there, Bob. You see that one in front of us, there was all the fungus on it. That snapped, made an hole in the canopy, and now this one's got the wind. And it's blown this branch off. Well, dead that.
Gosh.
Get it snapped there. Like a carrot. Look at that. It was rotten. It's dead as a post, isn't it? I'm glad I'm not stood underneath it. I'm glad I weren't stood underneath it when it come down as well. Look at the devastation behind you. You snapped that tree off. It's come off at its weak spot, hasn't it, where it split when it was younger. Look at woodpecker holes in it. Must be full of grubs. He's eating blackberries. No, man, you're a dog. Might be easy to get back this way. Look at the tree that's come down with it. It's come down fairly soon. It came down not that long ago. Oh, Peter's been here. This is obviously... This has obviously come down this year because this tree had leaves on it, and as it's come down it ripped it out the ground. But what an hole that's made. Let's go and have a look.
Steady.
Look at that. I want to find
A Viking's helmet.
yeah. I was going to say a Roman horde, but I mean this soil here, last time that soil lighted here would have been a couple of 100 years ago, wouldn't it?
For sure.
You'd think you'd find stuff. at it, Bob.
Can we see what killed it?
Well, these trees here are going. Thanks a lot. I'll have that space now. There's a big hole in the sky. That's going to make a nice one. No, I can't see any fungus on it. Look at this, Bob. Domino effect. That one has gone down. It's speeded the wind up. And keep this big oak down. Look at that. Well, a lovely lump of wood. And it split that oak. Look at it. With weight. Does a tree make a noise when it falls down? It would. Ah, I bet it does. Speaking of, hear that in Wigan. Look at this flourish floor. Oh, look what I found. How long has that been there? Number 0825. 18th of the 8th, 25. It's been there about a week. It's very, it must be one of them geocache things. Not very well hidden. Geocache it. Nice gills. Unusual top. Has it got a smell? No smell, and it's growing on the bottom of an oak. Hiya. Hello, doggy. Lollipop, although it's not blackening, is it? Don't know what that is. It's interesting. How long's that rock been in there? These oak trees like that. Then there's the logs I like. Look at this here. This is an hawthorn. I always tell an hawthorn leaf because it has 5 points. This is an hawthorn, and somebody, when it was younger, has twisted it together and then it's now fused. Made it twice as strong. Cool.
What, like boot boys? Cool.
Boot boys must have done it. This is a poplar tree, probably a white poplar, but this is an ideal showing you how trees expand. Basically, every year, even a tree this big will grow a couple of centimetres bigger, and then they get like stretch marks and they crack, and this one's kept its bark so the cracks are really deep, and that's, as they expand, that's how they form the cracks. That just shows you how a tree works and how it gets bigger by expanding from the centre, just a little bit from the centre all the time, cracking the bark. You see it on that one as well. Look a bit like stretch marks. Look at this for a survivor. It's got a hollow centre, but it's throwing roots out to get back down, to get back into the ground and form a new trunk. Look at that, you could make a sculpture out of that. It just shows you. And it's growing round as well, round the wound, almost forming two trunks. But inside up there it looks rotten as anything. It's got roots in it, even in the rotten bits, feeding off itself. Look what we've just found. Rhododendron ponticum in flower, and it's end of August. It's what it is, some of the buds, they're triggered by day length. So the day length now must be similar to May when it should be flowering, and it's tricked some of the flowers. There's some more up there. It's tricked some of the flowers to flower in August instead of May because the day length. That's an interesting fact. Half the tree's completely rotted away, and there's a massive branch. Why is that still standing? That is defying gravity, that, Bob. Come round here. It's defying gravity. Although it's throwing some branches back that way now to try and counterbalance itself. I just don't know how that's staying on.
It's a massive branch,
I know,
though.
it must be sheltered from wind. Here we go. This is a wasp nest. And the wasps are actually been chewing the wood, chewing it up, mixing it with the spit and making all the honeycombs inside. They're not honeycombs, but the cells where they lay the babies. Now a wasp can sting you many times, so you've got to be very careful. But if you don't bother them, they don't bother you. All they're doing is going out, hunting for food and coming back. And what I like doing is standing next to them and watching how they know which direction to go and which direction to come back. And it's like Heathrow Airport. It's like, right, I'm going that way, I'm going that way. But wasps are a really good pollinator. They're really good, they're an animal that eats a lot of insects like greenfly and stuff. So we're all coming out now, so I think I'm going to move. Look at Bob, come here. Bob's fricky. Come on, they were all coming out before. See, they're not bothering me, they're off going somewhere. And coming back from somewhere with some food. Brilliant. Oh, tie a yellow ribbon round the old beech tree. Look at that, there's a hole in it. Somebody's put a yellow ribbon on it. Interesting. Want to take Norman? You ready, Norman? What's that tree? Watch out for that tree. This bit better, this bit better. Look at this. Looks like it's only just come down. It's still got leaves and acorns on it. Probably fell down last couple of days because the leaves are still green and fresh. What a shame. Beautiful oak. And there's some oak balls on it. And it looks like the grub's still in because it would have holes in them if the grub had got out. See if I can find one with an hole in. Well, that's a damn shame. It's a lovely bit of wood, that.
There's plenty of side tables there.
Yeah, but there's hardly any roots on it. I don't know how it stayed up. There was nothing there. It's done well to stay up all these years, hasn't it? Here we go, we found some Wigan Spanish moss. It's moss that's been growing on a tree and it's fell off. It's like a dead rat on video. This is Bob. Is that a cross ply, Bob? It's off something little, isn't it? It's only a little tyre. Look at the root though. There he is. Look at that. What a dog. Wonder what car that was, a Mini. First one ever. Is it me? Or can you see a mole or an hedgehog coming out of that tree? Well, if you've enjoyed it, give us a like, subscribe, ring the bell, whatever you do on YouTube, I'm not sure. But thanks for watching. Interesting fact. Here we go. Finish our walk off with a pint of Bob's Best. It's bloody lovely.